cons.
Hello everyone, Curious Corduroy here, and today I have what I'm going to call a Blu-ray Roundup. Now in the Blu-ray Roundup I'm going to be talking about my favorite Blu-rays that I own, and this Blu-ray Roundup is dedicated to action-adventure movies and sci-fi films. So without further ado, the reason why I'm dressed like this is because of Rambo. Now I got my fake wig and red headband, and all tribute to Rambo, so let's get started. And before I get started, I have a ton of movies to go through, so I'm going to try and make this video as quick as possible. I'm timing myself so I don't go over. I have a short attention span, and I know a lot of people on YouTube also do, so let's try and make this fast. This is Rambo, the extended cut, The Fight Continues. The second version of Rambo that's been released on Blu-ray. First one a couple years back, had 2 discs, loaded with special features. The film is brand new, essentially. It's got new scenes added in, scenes are altered, scenes have been shortened. The violence is toned down just a little bit, but it's still a very violent, gory film. A lot of the blood is still intact. And the film is about 1 hour and 40 minutes, with the R-rated version being about 1 hour and 16 if I'm not mistaken. And video quality looks amazing on here. Audio is fantastic. If you have a 7.1 machine that supports, the HD DTS 7.1 for you audiophiles out there, you're going to get some fantastic audio out of this Blu-ray. If you don't have a 7.1 machine like me, you're still going to get great audio out of this. It's superb, fantastic. Video looks great, a little grainy in some shots. I think that was purposely done because of the way it is filmed. Only one special feature, and it's a production diary on Stallone's making of Rambo. And it's about 1 hour and 23 minutes, so that alone is well worth it. And it's got a trailer on there for the Expendables, which I am super excited for. The trailer looks awesome in HD. I cannot wait for that movie. It comes out this week, actually. I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this movie for quite some time, and it's finally coming out. So I'm gonna see it Friday. If you guys want to see a review, I will do one. I actually prefer this version of the film. A lot longer, a lot more story. The story flows better with the violence, and the thing about the violence is a lot of people are like, oh, this is just some kind of violent film made for teenagers. It is not. Sly Stallone is actually making a statement with this film about all the problems and the war zones in Burma, and not just Burma, but happening all around the world. So there's more to it than just mindlessly killing people. $15 at Walmart, $9.99 on Amazon.com. Great purchase. You should definitely pick this up, even if you already own the 2-disc collector's edition that came out a couple years back. Next up is another Rambo Blu-ray. This one is a Rambo collection. It contains First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3. They are all in this little slipcase here. Slide them all out. And you can buy these individually, by the way. You could probably get them cheaper. Individually, I got these all for $30 though at Sam's Club years ago. Here you have First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3. All of these have a making of behind the scenes featurette on them, and First Blood actually has some deleted scenes. The video quality is amazing. Audio, once again, fantastic. You should definitely pick this up, but there is another version of Rambo, the collection that's been released, which includes the 4th Rambo movie, Rambo. So I'll leave a link to that in the description so you can check it out. Next is actually a TV show, and I got hair on my face. This is a very great show. It's on a pretty crappy network though, the CW. And when you think of CW, you think of shitty teenage dramas. This is not one of these shows. It deserves to be on a better network, I must say, and that is Supernatural. This is on Blu-ray, 4th season. Such a fantastic show, great acting, superb acting, great action when they do show action. It's got some scares in it, there's some drama. All the special features on here are in high def, and the video quality is amazing, as well as the audio quality. And this is just an overall fantastic show to begin with. And if you've heard of it and you saw it was on the CW and you passed on it because of that, you should definitely give the show a chance. Start out with season 1. You won't regret it. It's a fantastic show. Now, when you think of these next 2 movies, you probably don't think of action, but I'm going with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Now, they're not action films per se, but they do have, scenes of action in them. And when they do show action, they are very, very well done. And I'm a huge Batman fan. He's my favorite superhero. What can you say? Fantastic film. Some people think it's overrated. Those are the haters talking. Both Blu-rays are packed to the brim with special features. Both look and sound amazing, especially The Dark Knight. one of the best looking Blu-rays that I own. Both fantastic, you should pick them up. A great add to your Blu-ray collection. Now the next couple films that are coming up are all starring the same person. And this dude happens to be in the Expendables as well. And first up is actually Crank. Now if you took acid and then tried to watch an action film, you would probably have Crank. This movie is over the top. It doesn't take itself seriously. A lot of really cool action. It looks great, it sounds great. A lot of cool special features like behind the scenes stunts with Jason Statham, which is pretty awesome. And anything with Jason Statham I enjoy. I'm a fan of his. Definitely worth putting this in your collection. And I have a little sales tip going on, but I'll get to that in a few seconds actually. Next up is Death Race. This movie did not get a lot of love in terms of critical review, but if you turn your brain off, it's a very enjoyable action film. If Mario Kart was rated M for mature and had blood and gore, you would have Death Race. Pretty solid film. This is the unrated as well as the rated edition. Packed with special features. It looks fantastic and it sounds great as well. I feel like a salesman, but I'm trying to sell you a car. These next three films. The Transporter. Fantastic film. I love this one. It's probably my favorite Transporter out of all three. Got hair in my eye. No special features on here except for a commentary featuring Jason Statham, which is pretty cool. And it also has the original theatrical trailer as well as some other trailers included. Fantastic film, great fight scenes. I love the mansion fight scene. That's one of my favorite ones in any action movie. Second, we have Transporter 2. A lot of people didn't like this one as much as the first one. Again, if you turn your brain off, it's a very enjoyable action film. I loved it. No special features except for the original theatrical trailer, so that's a bit of a bummer. And next is actually Transporter 3. Now, this is where my sales tip comes into play. Today is August 9th, and at my local Best Buy, and I assume around Best Buys around the world, perhaps just the United States, they're having a sale on their Blu-rays. And Transporter was one of these sales. Transporter 3 normally on Blu-ray at Best Buy costs $24.99, so like 25 bucks. But today it was on sale, forget this, $10 for the 2-disc fully loaded Blu-ray. And as I mentioned earlier, they are selling the first Crank on Blu-ray as well as Crank 2, which was sold out for 10 bucks as well. So you should definitely run to your Best Buy, check out all these Blu-rays they have on sale. I got this for a steal. I wish they had Crank 2. I really wanted to get that one with this. I could have gotten both of them for 20 bucks, but it was sold out. Hey, what are you gonna do? Other than that, this one's got a ton of special features, as well as a digital copy. Looks great, sounds great. Not the best Transporter film. Not the best Transporter film, but still very enjoyable. Again, turn your brain off, you'll like it. These next two I actually got at Walmart in Actually, these two films right here. Universal Soldier and Total Recall. Now, at Walmart, Total Recall by itself, standalone, is $10. Universal Soldier is also $10. It used to be $15. Together, they are $15. So, it's a complete steal buying them together. You're gonna save yourself about 5 bucks. Both of these Blu-rays look fantastic. They sound fantastic. This only has one special feature on it, and it looks like it was filmed in the 80s, perhaps the 90s. Not too enjoyable to watch, and it's about 5 minutes long. This one, on the other hand, has a making of featurette for the film, and it also has a biography featurette where they interview Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. And that one's pretty cool. It's not too long, but the fact that they tracked these guys down and interviewed them, it's pretty exciting. And Dolph Lundgren is also in the Expendables, which is coming out later, as well as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Both fantastic sci-fi action films, classics. You'll love them, add them to your collection. They are dirt cheap. Next would be Predator. Now, I already reviewed Predator, so you can go to our channel and check out the review for this film. Everything you need to know is there, but other than that, this is what the case looks like, and if you want to go and check that out, I'll wait for you. Well, I should have been gone if I could turn back time. Okay, I'm done waiting. Next, when you think of this, you probably do not think of an action film. And this one was hit or miss. Some people liked it, I enjoyed it, some people didn't. And that is District 9. Frickin' Walmart likes to put their stickers everywhere, like it's annoying. Same with Death Race. Other than that, this is also loaded with special features. Comes with that little slide slip cover too. And I really enjoyed this film. It's a really nice action sci-fi adventure. If you watched it and didn't enjoy it the first time, give it a second chance. Very enjoyable Blu-ray. Looks great, sounds great. You should definitely give this a second chance. Well, that happens to be all of my action sci-fi Blu-rays for this Blu-ray roundup. I do have more. They are horror movies, and I have some animated films as well. So if you guys want to see those, let me know and I'll get to making a video on those. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, comment, because if you don't, Rambo, as well as all of the Expendables, are going to come hunt you down, and they may possibly kill you. And I don't want to be responsible for any deaths or murders like that. I don't want any blood on my hands. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy.